Hey everyone, this is Carrie Anderson. Hope you all doing well. In today's video, I will talk about 11 food and drink to avoid with diabetes. So if you like the video related to my health my way, I would like to request you all please do subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon or give thumbs up so that I will come up with more and more videos with lots and lots of information. So here we begin. Let's go. Diabetes is a chronic disease that has reached epidemic proportion among adults and children worldwide. Uncontrolled diabetes has many serious consequences, including heart disease, kidney disease, blindness, and other complications. Prediabetes has also been linked to these conditions. Importantly, eating certain food can raise your blood sugar and insulin level and promote inflammation, which may increase your risk of disease. Now, the question is why does carb intake matter for people with diabetes? That is, carb, protein, and fat are the macronutrients that provide your body with energy. Among them, carb have the greatest effect on your blood sugar by far. This is because they are broken down into sugar or glucose and absorbed into your bloodstream. Carb include starches, sugar, and fiber. However, fiber is not digested and instead absorbed by your body in the same way other carbs are. So it doesn't raise your blood sugar. Subtracting fiber from the total carb in a portion of food will give you its digestible or net carb content. For instance, if a cup of mixed vegetable contains 10 grams of carb and 4 grams of fiber, its net carb count is 6 grams. When people with diabetes consume too many carb at a time, their blood sugar level can rise to dangerously high level. Over time, high level can damage your body nerves and blood vessel, which may set the stage for heart disease, kidney disease, and other serious health conditions. Maintaining a low carb intake can help prevent blood sugar spikes and greatly reduce the risk of diabetes complication. Therefore, it's important to avoid the food and drink. So, the first one is the sugar sweetened beverages. Sugary beverages are the worst drink choice for someone with diabetes. First, they are very high in carb, with a 12-ounce can of cola providing 38.5 grams. The same amount of sweetened iced tea and lemonade each contain almost 45 grams of carb exclusively from sugar. In addition, these drinks are loaded with fructose, which is strongly linked to insulin resistance and diabetes. Indeed, studies suggest that consuming sugar sweetened beverages may increase the risk of diabetes related conditions like fatty liver disease. Now, what's more, the high fructose level in sugary drink may lead to metabolic changes that promote belly fat and potentially harmful cholesterol and triglyceride level. In separate studies in adults with overweight and obesity, consuming 25% of calories from high fructose beverages on a weight maintaining diet led to increased insulin resistance in belly fat, lower metabolic rate, and worse health makers. The second one, I will talk about the trans fat. Artificial trans fat are extremely unhealthy. They are created by adding hydrogen to unsaturated fatty acid to make them more stable. Then it comes to the trans fat are found in margarines, peanut butter, spread, creamers, and frozen dinner. Furthermore, food manufacturers often add them to cracker, muffin, and other baked good to help extend a product's shelf life. Although trans fat don't directly raise blood sugar level, they have been linked to increased inflammation, insulin resistance, and belly fat, as well as lower level of HDL, which is good cholesterol, and impaired arterial function. While more research is needed to gain a clearer understanding of the relationship between trans fat and insulin resistance, the link mentioned below are especially concerning for people with diabetes, as they are at an increased risk of heart disease. Artificial trans fat have been outlawed lawed in most countries, and in 2018, the Food and Drug Administration banned the use of partially hydrogenated oil, the major source of artificial trans fat in the food supply in most processed food. This doesn't mean that all food in the United States are not free of artificial trans fat. Manufacturers are not required to list trans fat on the nutrition fact label if a product contains under zero point 0.5 grams of trans fat per serving. Now, it comes to white bread, rice, and pasta. White bread, rice, and pasta are high carb processed food. Eating bread, bagels, and other refined flour food has been shown to significantly increase blood sugar level in people with type 1 and type 2 diabetes. This response is not exclusive to products made with refined white flour. In one study, gluten-free pasta were also shown to raise blood sugar, with rice-based types having the greatest effect. Another study found that high carb food not only raised blood sugar but also decreased brain function in people with type 2 diabetes and mental deficit. These processed food contains little fiber. Fiber helps show the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. In other research, replacing these low fiber food with high fiber food was shown to significantly reduce blood sugar level in people with diabetes. Moreover, people with diabetes experience reduction in cholesterol. Increased fiber consumption also improved gut microbiota, which may have led to improved insulin resistance. Then it comes to fruit flavored yogurt. Plain yogurt can be a good option for people with diabetes. However, fruit flavored varieties are a very different story. Flavored yogurt are typically made from non fat or low fat milk and loaded with carb and sugar. In fact, a 1 cup, which is 245 gram, serving of fruit flavored yogurt may contain almost 31 grams of sugar, meaning nearly 61% of its calories come from sugar. Many people consider frozen yogurt to be a healthy alternative to ice cream. However, it can contain just as much or even more sugar than ice cream. Rather than choosing high sugar yogurt that can spike your blood sugar and insulin, opt for plain whole milk yogurt that contains no sugar and may be beneficial for your appetite, weight control, and gut health. Then it comes to sweetened breakfast cereal. Eating cereal can be one of the worst ways to start your day if you have diabetes. Despite the health claims on their boxes, most cereals are highly processed and contain far more carb than many people realize. In addition, they provide very little protein, a nutrient that can help you feel full and satisfied while keeping your blood sugar levels stable during the day. Even some healthy breakfast cereals are not good choices for those with diabetes. For instance, just a half cup serving, which is about 56 grams of granola, contain 44 grams of carb, while grape nut contain 47 grams. Now, what's more? Each provides no more than 7 grams of protein per serving. Then it comes to flavored coffee drink. Coffee has been linked to several health benefits, including a reduced risk of diabetes. However, flavored coffee drinks should be viewed as a liquid dessert rather than a healthy beverage. Studies have shown your brain doesn't process liquid and solid food similarly. When you drink calories, you don't compensate by eating less later, potentially leading to weight gain. Now it comes to flavored coffee drinks are also loaded with carb. For instance, a 16-ounce caramel frappuccino from Starbucks contains 57 grams of carb, and the same size of blonde vanilla latte contains 30 grams of carb. Now it comes to the honey, agave nectar, and maple syrup. People with diabetes often try to minimize their intake of white table sugar as well as treat like candy, cookies, and pie. However, other forms of sugar can also cause blood sugar spikes. These include brown sugar and natural sugar such as honey, agave nectar, and maple syrup. Although these sweeteners are not highly processed, they contain at least as many carbs as white sugar. In fact, most contain even more. Now it comes to dried fruit. Fruit is a great source of several important vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and potassium, when fruit is dry. The process results in a loss of water that leads to even higher concentration of these nutrients. Unfortunately, its sugar content become more concentrated as well. Now it comes to the 1 cup, which is 151 grams of grapes, contain 27.3 grams of carb, including 1.4 grams of fiber. By contrast, 1 cup, which is 145 grams of raisins, contain 115 grams of carb, 5.4 of which come from fiber. So therefore, raisins contain more than 4 times as many carbs as grapes do. Other types of dried fruit are similarly higher in carb than their fresh counterpart. Now it comes to the packaged snack food. That is, pretzels, crackers, and other packaged food are not good snack choice. They are typically made with refined flour and provide few nutrients, although they have plenty of fat, digesting carb that can rapidly raise blood sugar. Now here are the carb count for a 1 ounce serving of some popular snack. The which one is saltine cracker, which contains 20.7 grams of carb, which including 0.78 grams of fiber. Then it comes to pretzels, contains 22.5 grams of carb, including 0.95 grams of fiber. Then it comes to graham crackers, contains 21.7 grams of carb, including 0.95 grams of fiber. In fact, some of these foods may contain even more carb than stated on their nutrition label. One study found that snack food provides 7.7% more carb on average than the label state. Now it comes to the last, not the least, fruit juice. Although fruit juice is often considered a healthy beverage, its effect on blood sugar is are similar to those of soda and other sugary drink. These goes for unsweetened 100% fruit juice as well as type that contains added sugar. In some cases, fruit juice is even higher in sugar and carb than soda. For example, 8 ounces, which is 250 ml of soda and apple juice contain 22 and 24 grams of sugar, respectively. An equivalent serving of grape juice provides 35 grams of sugar. So that's all about the 11 to 10 foods and drinks to avoid with diabetes. So if you have any sort of questions, I hope you all got it. If you have any sort of questions, feel free to reach me up on my other portals such as Facebook, Instagram. All the links are shared in the description box below. So before signing off, I would like to request you all, please do like, share, subscribe this video with your loved ones so that they can also gain their knowledge about this. And one more thing, if you want to gather the more information, click the link below. I will be going to share with you all guys the very informational part of the diabetes, the informational things. Do follow or do look that link too for the more information. So that's all. I will definitely meet you in the next video with my another content. Till then, have a lovely time with your loved ones. God bless you all. Take care.